Hey guys, Russian born American here, and I haven't uploaded in forever. I've been distracted by different, just things. um, what I want to talk about today is what's going on in downtown Portland. Um, Everybody keeps saying, oh, there's secret police or unidentified police in camouflage snatching people up, putting them in vans. I was there when that happened. I was working at a building a couple blocks away from the Justice Center, doing a temporary contract, and I saw it happen. They were not unidentified. They weren't secret police. They were California. They were Customs and Border Patrol agents, or something like that. CBT or CBP. Yes, CBP agents. And I later asked about it, and they said, well, he was assaulting federal officers and destroying federal property. I asked the federal police about it. So whatever the media is telling you is BS. There's no secret police. This isn't Trump's army. This ain't an occupying force. They are on federal property. They have federal jurisdiction for felony crimes, federal crimes, and on federal property. They're not patrolling the streets. Have you guys ever heard of undercover police? Unmarked vehicles? You most likely have been pulled over by one, by like a sheriff, cop, state patrol. I've been pulled over by undercover cops. Shit happens. But now suddenly the media is like, secret police, Trump's army, occupying force, tyranny, fascism. No, they're detaining somebody suspected of a crime. And the two people that were detained that day got released. Within, like, I think it was 90 minutes or so, they were questioned and then released. So, it's just going crazy. You got China, they're fucking up more. You know what China's doing? They got a criminal wanted by the FBI that was stealing our data for the COVID vaccination, who lied on their visa application and was later found linked to the China's army. And then just the other day, there's smoke coming out the embassy in Texas. They're burning all the paperwork, shredding them, getting rid of the evidence because they're closing down. Because Trump's ordered the embassy to be closed down for good reasons. Over 100,000 Americans have died from COVID-19. And I guarantee you that number would have been so fucking low if China didn't try to cover this up. Oh, it's racist to call it the China virus. Shut the fuck up. It came from Wuhan, China. It is a China virus. Now, I'll probably get shadow banned for this video, but I don't care. It's just one of those things where it's like, you got to kind of talk to people. Like, I'm from a former communist country of Russia. If you want to know fascism, you want to go there. If you want to know fascism, you want to go to China. You want to go to North Korea. Fascism doesn't exist in America except by terrorists, and I'm calling them terrorists, Black Lives Matter and terrorists, Antifa. The second you dress up in all black, you go to a federal courthouse whip federal police with a 12-foot chain, throw mortars, break into federal courthouses, trying to use circular saws and torches to cut through the barricades and set fire to federal property, you're a terrorist. You're not peaceful. You're not protesters. You are insurgents. You know what we do to insurgents? We capture them, we prosecute them, and then maybe they get hanged for treason. The mainstream media. You know, watch other opinions. Listen to Donald Trump. Listen to Tucker Carlson. Don't trust mainstream media. They're lying to you. It's been 58 days of riots. At what point do us as Americans have to show up to these courthouses, link arms together, armed and armored, for these riots to end? You got Proposition 292 in California, I think it is, or 293, repealing of civil rights law. If it's successfully repealed, it's going to make discrimination based on race legal. I could be walking down a store, walk into a store, and they could say, hey, we don't allow white people. You could be walking down the store, and you walk in the store, they say, hey, no black people, no Mexicans, no Asians, no Haitians, I don't know. Watch what's going on. Do not re-elect these Democrats. Show them that we do not want their fascism. Show them we do not want their communism. We don't want their intersectionality or whatever it is. We do not want to be far left. We are a constitutional republic. So, when you get those votes, when it's time to vote, go vote. We are the silent majority. I got called by a news company, don't know how they got my information, and asked who was I voting for. You think I'm stupid enough to tell the media who I'm voting for when they got my information? So what, they can dox me? I've known people that all they did on Twitter was post, oh, I'm supporting Trump for 2020 because I believe his, economics, and he's got a good path going on. He's bringing us out of wars. He ain't starting no wars. Fired. He was at that company for like 30 years. Just fired. Lost his pension, lost his retirement. Just fired. For what? Saying that he supports Donald Trump. Don't listen to the media lies. And open up your eyes. If you can, go to gun shops. Handgun rounds are flying off the shelves. I had to go to so many places to find my caliber, which is .45. And they were jacking up the price. So go out, buy ammo, buy guns. Don't be, oh, it's a poor's gun. Go buy a Sky if you have to. Go buy a High Point if you have to. Go buy the shittiest guns if you have to. Just be armed, be ready, be trained. This is Russian-born American coming from an ex-communist country. Don't become